MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. David Escobar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, in the day and age of specialty pitches and pitchers, this guy's big pitch is the cut fastball, and it's really turned his career around. It looks like a four-seam fastball coming in, and it has that late cutting action away from the barrels and into guys at times. It's his primary pitch, and he needs it to survive at this level.
Number 27.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Santiago. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Batting second, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
At the plate now, Sammy Sosa. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Sosa stands at second with no outs. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So in now for Chicago, Sito Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Suzuki has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. At the plate, Pete Armstrong, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. There's one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jesse Padilla. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Four runs here in this half inning. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2. Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
One out and a runner on second base. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different. So
now to the plate, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at ball one. really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Aaron Anderson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Anderson.
Into the box, Jimmy Grimes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 302 is the average coming in. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. In there, 1-2 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. Justin Steele, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Next up for Detroit, Andrew Torres. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late, as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Sosa is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Larry Cox.
Stepping in, Larry Cox. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's out.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Batting first, the left fielder, Gabriel Trejo.
Next for the Tigers, Gabriel Trejo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Pineda. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped up. Embry waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Santiago, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, J.C. Embry. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
Wood.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1.
2-1.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
At the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Buckner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count. The pitch on the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs strand one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Christian Yelich, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sosa is there, 1 away.
Batting six, the first baseman, Juan Blanco.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Two.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Lionel Wynn.
Now to the plate, Lionel Wynn. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Steele has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Cubs lead it 5-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Sito Suzuki. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. To 1-2 now. Blanco is over to take a look. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Good battle. Count remains full. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No outs, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jesse Padilla.
Ready for another chance. Jesse Padilla. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1.
Outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
To the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 1 out and a runner on second base. To short. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy Grimes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A high fastball is in there.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Count is full.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Santiago. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Tigers nothing.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Peter Maeda. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So striding in, Danny Cloutier. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeehaw!
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count still. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. Buckner will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 6 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, J.C. Embry. First pitch on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Sosa. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Win is there. 2 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Standing in, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2-0 now.
Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Sito Suzuki. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Larry Cox.
The shortstop, Larry. Tough.
Here comes the first pitch.
Heck. One and one.
Now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Embry is there for it. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Gabriel Trejo.
Digging in now, Gabriel Trejo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
See ya.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Trejo is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
In now, Isaac Pineda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Armstrong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Pete
First pitch on its way.
Excellent.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas
Now at the
Horner.
plate, Nicholas Horner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Striding in once again, Jimmy Grimes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Rich Chavez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
8 runs on 13 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulled toward right center field. Maeda is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Tigers nothing. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Full count.
Juan Blanco waits on deck. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
now batting.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Juan Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
In now, Lionel Wynn. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Embry.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he takes strike 2. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we flash up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he currently sits in 4th place on the ball club in that category. Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
One out and a runner on third. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
Ready now, Sito Suzuki. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. To the plate now, Pete Armstrong, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubbies are in front, 9-0. Settling in now, Peter Maeda will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box, Danny Cloutier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the 0-1.
1-1. Ball out.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing and a liner, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Andrew Torres.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Torres. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. One and one.
1-1.
Runner at second here with one man out. Outside, 2-1.
Outside.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least one base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-1 contest.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box, Gabriel Trejo standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. Nicholas Horner will be next. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Into the box now, Nicholas Horner. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In the air, down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another full count pitch home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
You're going to get 1 fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy.
Into the box now, Jimmy Grimes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Freddie Santiago. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Tigers 1. Into the box now, Isaac Pineda.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Matt Brister takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Matt Brister.
Juan Blanco will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
Yeah. No ball. 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. 1 out and a runner on second base. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Lionel Wynn is on deck. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Lionel Wynn. Going back is the right fielder, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
In now, Peter Maeda. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Now the 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Embry ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Tigers. Steve Chavez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Steve Chavez.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Just hung in there on that one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0.
Here, what?
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball just inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1.
Ball.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Ryan Buckner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
That's the ball.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. First and second here with nobody out. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Sito Suzuki. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Still 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jesse Padilla would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeah.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Three-two pitch. Line towards center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The batter, number 3.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla. That's popped up, and this will land foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 12 and the Tigers 3. So digging in now, Danny Cloutier.
The catcher, Danny Cloutier.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Andrew Torres.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Torres. Pitch on the way. High chopper to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Larry Cox.
Striding into the box, Larry Cox. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Jimmy Grimes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. One out, nobody on. Right side, scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball. 1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A 1-1. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 12 and the Tigers 3. Standing in, Gabriel Trejo starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Pineda.
Now in the box, Isaac Pineda. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Fouled off. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Suzuki is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Tigers down to their final out here, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Last breath for the Tigers. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Chicago played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Justin Steele earns win number 7 on the season. David Escobar couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.